Some people will buy really expensive things. Some people will try to buy like 100-gallon bottle of lube or something.
I had a channel. Well, we had a channel. It's called Millennial Money, where we went live, and we did that for about a year and a half. And then we talked to someone who is a rep at YouTube who said that if you just film this ahead of time and post it as a video, it's going to do better than a live. And we did. And instantaneously, from going from live to just pre-recording something like this and posting it, our views doubled.
Yeah.
So I think there's something there that YouTube isn't quite pushing live streams. And for some reason, people don't seem as willing to click on a live stream that was like a day old because it's like, oh, it's not live anymore, versus if it's just pre-recorded.
Definitely not.
How do you approach that? Do you have to go live, or is it something where you could just film something? I guess it's less fun for your audience because they're accustomed to that.
Yeah, so my original strategy, which was a new strategy when I was streaming on Twitch, is every stream would have segments that would become YouTube videos. I'm not just streaming for the sake of being live and playing a game. I have a specific thing, like I'm going to give my credit card to stream to buy anything they want on Amazon for a couple hours. That'll turn into a YouTube video. And that worked when I was on Twitch because there are people who like watching live streams and there are people who like watching YouTube videos. It's separate. When I went to YouTube, I recognized pretty quickly that the watch time that I would get from viewers was way lower. Like they would stick around for like 7-10 minutes, then they'd leave because I'm competing with other videos. Like in the sidebar, there's like a juicy Veritasium video that's gonna make you feel like a genius for 10 minutes, or it's my dumb ass playing Mario, you know? So it's like the competition is way, way fiercer. And so it's important that for a good YouTube video, you need like an intro, you need a specific goal, and you need stakes, right? Those are all important things to a YouTube video. And then the thing that you need for a live stream is a sense of urgency. Because the thing that a live stream has as an advantage, you can think of it when you think of like a professional sports game, like a basketball game, is the ability to be there for the moment. Say I was here. And you lose that when you watch the video. That's why, you know, like highlights are way less popular than watching the game itself. Like that's the cultural moment. So you need a sense of urgency in a live stream that make it feel like it was worth the time to watch, in a moment that makes it that you can say you were there for.
How do you come up with these ideas? Like what to do on stream?
So like the idea of like the urgency, or like that concept, or like specifically what I'm doing?
Specifically what you're doing, because it seems like you have multiple segments. Sometimes you'll do one thing over the other. How do you pick so frequently what you think will do well?
I spend a couple hours every day and I'll just watch streamers. Like the way I watch streams is like I click on Summit 1G. I watch him for 3 minutes. Then I click on Lyric. Maybe he's doing something cool. He's playing a cool new game. Watch him for a few more minutes. Should I try that game? Maybe not. It's a little more niche. He's a little different of a creator. All right, what's Mizkif doing? What's XQC doing? And I click on every creator who I think does things well and who might push the meta of what is being streamed and what is being consumed, and see what maybe I could try doing. And if I don't find inspiration there, then maybe I look at YouTube videos, or maybe what I was doing 6 months ago. Because, you know, what I was doing 6 months ago probably will work now if I just spin it a little bit. And I try to think that day of what I'll do. And it's pretty much on an everyday cycle. Like I know what I am doing like at 4 p.m., at 2 p.m. that same day. And I don't know like any time before that.
What if you have no idea?
If I have zero idea, sometimes I just won't go live at all. Like I will, like that period of time that I'm saying is 12 to 2 p.m. might go from 12 to 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. And it can feel sometimes like I'm not even working because I'm just actually just watching streams and just trying to think of things. Maybe I just get some air, ride my Vespa, go somewhere and try to come back. And I will either make a decision to just not do anything, and then maybe I'll make a mogul mail. I'll do an offline recording for something else. I'll work somewhere else. Or I'll just go live and I'll just be like, hey, I got nothing to do today. Maybe we can just like watch this video, play this random game, and just like at least still give a stream to the people who look forward to streams as content for their day.
How do you find inspiration and how do you stay productive? Like, wouldn't it be easy to get distracted if you're just watching people's streams and then maybe extending that 3-minute period to a 30-minute period?
Oh yeah, dude. Like I pretend that I'm working when I'm watching TikToks because it's like, oh, I'll like the TikToks and watch them later on stream. But it's like, no, sometimes I'm just watching TikToks for 90 minutes. I always have the goal of trying to accomplish something that day. So I feel accomplished if I do a stream, or if I record a video offline, or if I'm working on something business related in a profound way. So as long as I'm able to accomplish one of those, and I know the deadline is when the day is over, I'll still feel like I've done something. In the greatest way that I'm able to at least get something out is just the good old yoink and twist. So like if I'm really out of options, like I can just take something I've done and twist it up a little bit, and it usually will do well if it did well in the past.
Sure. Tell us about this credit card spending on Amazon. How does that work?
That was an idea I had because Soda Poppin' used to do this concept where random people would link him items and he would just buy them. And I was like, that's cool. But what if I had like a time limit and I allowed them to buy anything they wanted and they would vote on whether they buy it or not with an item limit, you know? So it's like, you guys can only buy 10 items. You have an hour to do it. I will purchase everything. You link me things and then I'll just click on them and then you vote yes or no. And it's interesting to see like some people will buy really expensive things. Some people will try to buy like 100-gallon bottle of lube or something just because they think it's funny.
Yeah.
And so I've done that series probably like 6 or 7 times in slightly different ways.
How do they vote on it? Do you just see like yes or no's in the chat?
Yeah, you just run a poll. I run a poll.
I see.
Simple poll, yes or no's. 51%, I get it. 51% knows, I don't get it.
What's the weirdest thing that you think you've bought from that?
Yeah, I bought insane. I bought a $16,000 statue of Jackie Chan.
What'd you do with it?
It's just in my stream room. He's just there. He terrifies people when they walk in because no one expects.
Why is
like,
it $16,000?
It's like a Madame Tussauds level like
No.
wax figure. Like it looks very accurate and it feels a bit like skin, like it's
Feels like
rubbery.
Jackie Chan?
It's like silicone. Yeah, and it looks like Jackie Chan.
How bummed were you when they picked a $16,000 like item that has no utility?
Yeah, I think it's funny. Like I don't
You're cool with it.
I don't like spending money again like on fancy cars or fancy clothes, but I don't care how much I will spend on videos and content because it feels like it's productive in a way.
Mm-hmm. Is there ever a desire to return it the next day? Let's like get it and then think, let me refund this. Let me send it back.
The only time that I really hate it is when it's something that I just really can't use. Like they bought a $1,800 water bubbler, like the ones you would see at a school or an office building.
It was a water bubbler.
Like a water fountain, like the ones where you click it like an eclay and then the water comes out from the spout. I don't know what you guys call them. You call them water bubblers East Coast.
A water fountain?
Water fountain?
Water fountain, yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, water fountain's probably West Coast terminology.
Okay.
But yeah, just one of those water fountains, and it's $1,800, and I just can't install it. Like I don't have a plumbing for this. I can't
yeah,
attach
sure.
it to the wall, so it's just useless. And I just ended up donating it to like some school because I can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So I'm only annoyed when I have something that I feel like I cannot use in a way that's entertaining.
What about everything else that you can't use? Like you're talking about just random items. Do you keep them?
No, we end up usually trying to donate what we can, and then it's a lot of waste of just, I have just a stupid amount of random statues and knickknacks and like desk ornaments that I just cannot keep all of them. And so there's 3 ways I get rid of them. One is I just straight up donate it to who will take it. The other is I've done like charity auctions and I've sold on stream for charity the items I've gotten in the past. And then people will buy it. And then the third is I just have to trash it.
Well, before you trash it, Jack will take it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that.
Hey, come
100
on.
gallons of
I'm a
lube, Jack.
minimalist.
I would
There
take
you
the
go.
Jackie Chan. If you ever get rid of it, I think
The
that's so funny.
Jackie's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys will see him. He's
wanna see him,
terrifying
man.
when you walk in and you see him.
Yeah.